Well, good afternoon, everybody. These are the current temperatures around the state. You can see how, we're in the mid 70s. They're already in the upper 80s out in West Texas. Big difference in the type of air that's on top of us. Remember that big dome of Arctic air? Well, that's obviously moved out of the area, and the southwest is beginning to heat up. We don't have any advisories for severe weather or anything like that, but this is a fog advisory, and you can see from Dallas, Shreveport, all the way down to Corpus Christi, there's going to be some dense fog developing tonight. What's happening is that the temperatures are going to cool down, and they're going to cool down right to the dew point, and as a result, widespread fog is expected in the morning hours. So this could be as soon as midnight and probably through about 9 o'clock in the morning. By noontime, obviously, that should burn off, but it should be an issue if you're going to be driving early. Here we have midnight tonight. You can see how it begins to develop. And we go through 3 o'clock in the morning. We got visibilities down to less than 2 miles, a half mile in some spots. At 6 a.m., obviously the worst of it, half-mile visibility at Edna, 3/4 in Ganado. We're looking at half-mile visibility here in Victoria and 3/4 of a mile in the Goliad area. And then as the day warms up, we'll blow that off and get rid of it, but it should be another beautiful afternoon. The thing is, the soupy skies will be with us in the early morning hours. Let's take a look at which way our winds are blowing. Well, the difference was right here. Last week we had that north wind. All of a sudden we're getting that onshore flow as the winds circulate around this big ridge of high pressure. As we take a look at the big picture across the country, this is our old storm. It's now in Florida producing rain, fairly uneventful in the northeast. In the northwest, a huge storm, but this one is going to be tracking right along the U.S.-Canada border. So when that front gets here, it won't be much of anything, but it will be here early on Thursday morning. Get a load of the temperatures. We are now, for the first time in quite some time, above normal. We're going to be 75 tomorrow's high temperature, and then 79 on Wednesday and Thursday, and 74 and all the way through. That's kind of the way springtime rolls around here, as we're looking at morning low temperatures getting down into the upper 40s tonight. As you can see, 49 for us, 47 in Houston, 45 in San Antonio. And as I mentioned, Friday night we did get some snow flurries at the coldest part of that wet rainstorm that occurred on Friday night, and it was all basically in this area, but that's all gone. We're looking at high temperatures tomorrow, well into the 70s for us, and a couple of 80s, well, a lot of 80s out west. So say hello to springtime, or is it summertime? Now, here's what I'm going to say. I do believe that was the last really cold part of winter. We're at the end of February, and by March 1st, it's pretty much gone. So it's possible that we get a little frontal system, but I don't expect any severe weather or severe winter weather to roll in. There you see just a few little clouds rolling in by the time we get to the middle part of the Tuesday. High temperature tomorrow, 71, 72 in Port Lavaca, getting up to 74 in the Cuero area. So watch out for the fog in the morning. Otherwise, we're looking for lots of afternoon sun through most of the week, and it's perfect timing because this is the week of the Victoria Livestock Show. How about that? That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. Love for you to scan that. Put Crossroads Today on your